Okay, this is going to be part 2 of the video. They shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. This is what they fear, the chariots. In the first video, before it had ended, I had ran out of time. I was reading Romans 13, verse 14. It says, "But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, and make no provisions for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof." Yeah, man, because if you fulfilling the lust of your flesh, it could only lead to destruction, man. Of course, if it's making you sin, because, the flesh is a corruptible body, man. You can't be given to all the lust thereof, because it's only going to lead to death and destruction. But that's all I wanted to say before the first part of this video ended. So now we get into the second part of it. And hopefully your brothers and sisters will be edified. But with that being said, I'm going to say shalom. And let's start the video.
Friday, June 8th, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this next video, what we're going to see is something quite unusual. This is a video from Nicholas out of Gulf Shores, Alabama. I'm going to play the original video as it was sent to me. Then we're going to slow it down, look at some still shots, and try to take a look at what this object here may be. But what's really intriguing is the color of the sky. This is a electrical storm. He's looking to the west as he's driving. As you'll see in the video, he pulls over because he's so intrigued by this storm that almost looks like a portal. But there's also an object that's very obvious, and he even said in the email that he noticed an object in the center of his camera screen that disappeared after he panned to the left to look at the rest of the sky. When he came back, it was gone. But you can clearly see there is something here. Almost looks like it's observing this portal. And that's what it looks like. It almost looks like a plasma portal. The sky's kind of got a very pinkish red hue to it. You'll see lightning bolts, and it's very, very interesting. So I'm going to play the video in its original format, and then we'll slow it down and take a look at some zoomed in still shots, and then we'll go from there. So here's the video.
Check this out. Talk about wow. Hey, I've got to pull over. Tell me that isn't just cool. I do not know what that is. It's like lightning and thunder all around it. Street lights. This is one of the wildest things I think I've ever seen. God bless. Love you all.
Okay, that was the original format that was sent in. This is the same video, and what we do in this video, we slow it down and we try to zoom in on this object that appears to be observing this portal. I don't know. It's very, very interesting. Again, this is from Gulf Shores, Alabama, the night of June 3rd, 2018. It's a Sunday. Let's stop it right here, and this is an insert of a still image that I took, and you can see there is something stationary in the sky that appears to be observing this, like Nicholas was. He was very intrigued by whatever this bright light that just looked out of place. I mean, honestly, that just does not look like a normal electrical storm. Something definitely going on there. But that thing there, don't have any idea. And you can see here when he's driving, this is what I want to make sure there's clarity on. Right now, he is in his truck driving down the highway. behind the windshield. He does stop, open the door, takes the camera out from behind the windshield. So there's nothing on the windshield that's making this appear. So I want you to pay attention to that when he does pull over up here. That is very intriguing. They both are. The color and everything. Very unique. Never seen anything quite like that. So this is where he gets out of his truck. Okay, now he's out from behind the windshield. And the object's still there. And the portal-looking thing is still very bright white. The sky's very pink. Just that whole section of sky. There's the object that looks very clear there. I've slowed it down quite a bit so we can get a closer look at this thing. Doesn't appear to move too much, if any at all. It stays relatively stationary. And this over here, I mean, that's out of this world. Look at that. Looks like some sort of a portal. There it kind of gets real bright. He's zooming in a little bit. And then we'll take and stop it right here. I don't know if we can get a little better look. It's kind of hard to tell. There was a lot of static in the air. There you go. You can almost kind of see there it had some shape to it. But again, it's very, very difficult to tell. But something does appear to be there. There you go. Did you see that? Almost looked like a triangle shape. Right there. Continuing on. A lot of color just in that area. And then the bright white that just looks completely out of place. Like it's a different form of energy. This is kind of keeping an eye on whatever this is over here. Very interesting video. And at the end of this clip, I've got some still shots that I want to share with you guys. And we go in really close. And you can get a little better look at whatever this thing is. This doesn't need much help. It's quite large, very bright white, totally different color than anything else in the sky. Just a super interesting video. Once again, this is from Gulf Shores, Alabama, Sunday, June 3rd, just after dark. Looking to the west, probably, I don't know, west, northwest maybe? See the pink colors, almost a light purple, and you've got white, whatever that is, that's all lit up. Looks like a portal. A lot of electricity over here and above. He had never seen anything like it, and I have to agree, I've never seen anything like that. But if you look now, whatever that stationary object was that was right here is no longer there, it's gone. This still looks about the same, still very bright white. Got your pinks, light purples going on. But this is about the end of the video, and you can see the sky lighting up over here to the left. And once again, there is no object anywhere to be found. And it was there for pretty much the entire duration of the video, and now it's gone. But we're going to take a look at some still images here real quick. And you can see very clearly here that there was indeed something there. Like I said earlier in the email, he said he saw an object, a stationary object, in front of this portal-like light in his camera view. He could see it, and then it disappeared. And it's definitely there, no doubt about it. Here's another perspective of it, and I've kind of got it circled. Again, got the portal-looking thing here that's just super bright white. And then there's that object. Too much pixelation there, but you get the idea. There's definitely something there. Another look here. Those are clouds, but still, it makes it a very interesting interesting photograph. There's the object that was in that same place the entire time. It did kind of look like maybe it was rotating, maybe turning left to right. It was, again, difficult to tell because there was so much static in the air, but the colors, very profound. You've got pinks, purples, bright white that almost looks like some sort of a portal, and this ship, whatever it may be, was observing the portal. Here I left this one small to kind of preserve some of the pixelation, and you can see it's kind of, at least in this perspective, got a triangle shape to it. Here it is again, a little closer. Does kind of resemble a triangle. And there it is again, even a little closer yet. So, very interesting evening on the night of June 3rd, Sunday, 2018, from Gulf Shores, Alabama. Thank you, Nicholas, for sharing. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Greatly appreciate that. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Be safe out there.
Yep. And so I want to remind you people, man, like I say, I was leaving work the night of this lightning storm, the night that this portal opened up, but I wasn't able to observe the actual portal and the chariot that sat in the middle of it. You know, I was only able to observe the lightning storm because I was maybe, you know, so many miles away from the actual portal, maybe an hour, you know, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away from the actual portal and the chariot. So this was between, you know, 9:30 p.m., 10 o'clock p.m. So that there was no sunset, man. That was an actual portal, a heavenly realm that opened up, you know, that received that chariot into it, you know. So, you know, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, call the law Yamalah, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, many Tawadas for this glorious, you know, this glorious sighting, man, you know, because our salvation draw nearer than we believe, you know. I want to say Tawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah for this glorious, for this glimpse of this glorious, man, this gloriousness, man. You know, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.